Hi guys, and welcome to your daily stretch / recovery session. My name is Dempsey. If you're new here, I'm a certified personal trainer, and today we're going to be stretching together. Like I said, today's routine is going to be a stretch / mobility session. So it's a really great routine to tack on to the end of one of your workouts to help your muscles recover, or if you're just looking to improve your flexibility or mobility, you can just do this daily to work on those. If you're new here, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. I post new at-home workouts every Monday and Friday. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we're gonna start out with some cat-cows to get our spine nice and warm. So we're gonna come into a tabletop position with our shoulders above our wrists, our hips above our knees. And then from there, we're gonna inhale, drop our belly down, look up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, round your spine out, contract your abs, chin comes into your chest. And just running through a couple of those at your own pace, whatever feels good. This should feel really nice on your spine. Let's take one more here. And returning to a neutral spine, we're gonna sit our hips back and down into a child's pose. So our toes come together, knees open wide. Resting down into a child's pose, we're gonna take both of our hands to the left side of our mat, stretching into our right ribs, taking a couple of nice deep breaths here. And then crawling your hands over to the other side of your mat. All right, and coming all the way up now, we're gonna go into a hip flexor stretch. So taking your left foot, coming up onto your right knee, and then from there, we're just gonna start to sit forward until we feel a stretch in our right hip flexor. So it can be tempting to really arch your back here. I want you to focus on tucking your torso under, keeping your abs on. And as you inhale, I want you to lengthen up, and then as you exhale, you can just sit a little bit deeper into that stretch. Stretching is supposed to feel good, so don't stretch past the point of discomfort. And if you want a little bit deeper stretch here, we can take our right arm and just reach it up and over. Taking a couple nice deep breaths here, really settling into this. And coming back up, we're gonna move into a hamstring stretch. So you can adjust your front heel, kick it out a little bit further. We're gonna stay on that back knee. Keeping our left foot flexed, we're gonna roll our shoulders back, and then we're gonna start to lean forward over that front leg. So we wanna go for length forward rather than just rolling over. Really wanna target that hamstring. Hamstrings tend to be really tight, so be kind to yourself in this stretch. Just taking it to where you feel comfortable. And using that same concept, you can inhale, lengthen up, and then exhale, come down a little bit deeper. One more nice deep breath in. And let it out. All right, we're gonna move into a runner's lunge. So we're gonna plant that front foot. That back knee is gonna come up off the ground as we curl our back toes. There's a couple of different options that we have for this. So we can just hang out like this on our palms. Palms stay on the inside of our left foot. If this is too much for you, you can always come down onto your back knee. And if you want a deeper stretch, we can come down onto our forearms. So you have the option of having your forearms down, being up on your palms, having your back knee up or down, whatever feels good for you today. I like to stay up off my back knee usually. And then depending on how open my hips feel, I'll either stay on my palms or maybe I'll crawl down onto my forearms, but that's not feeling good today. So I'm just gonna hang out here and breathe. One more deep breath in. And let it out. Coming back down, we're gonna switch those legs out and repeat those 3 stretches on the other side. So kneeling hip flexor to start. This time our right foot should be forward. Remember tucking that torso under and then starting to sit down as we feel that stretch in our hip flexor. You got the option of reaching up and over. And sitting back onto that back knee, shuffling your front foot forward a little bit, big deep breath in, and then we're gonna lean over that front leg as we start to stretch into our hamstring. One more deep breath in. Pull a little bit deeper. And coming up into that runner's lunge now. So we're curling our back toes, taking whatever variation feels good on this side, really opening up that hip. Deep breath in and let it out. All right, we're gonna come to seated now. I'm gonna do a couple upper body stretches. So coming to seated, we're gonna take that right arm, we're gonna reach it all the way up and over, creating some space into our ribs. Feeling that side body open up. And bringing it on over to the other side, same thing. This time stretching into our left side body. And one more time on each side. Coming up and over. And moving on over to the other side. Nice job, guys. Let's take a couple shoulder rolls. Rolling back. And then roll those shoulders forward. Just gonna go into a cross body stretch. So working into that shoulder, tricep a little bit. And switching your arms out. Nice job, guys. And an overhead tricep stretch. So grabbing your elbow as we reach our hand down our back. Breathing into any muscle tension you might have. And switching over to the other side, same thing. Nice job, guys. And let's just take a couple neck rolls. So full range of motion, chin comes to our chest, and then all the way back. 3 each way. And bringing it back the other way. Nice work. Let's bring the soles of our feet to touch. We're gonna move into a little butterfly stretch, adductor stretch. So soles of our feet are together. Depending on how flexible you are, you might be able to start walking your hands forward. Otherwise, we can just kind of hang out here and work our knees towards the ground. Really depends on how tight your inner thighs are, how tight your hips are. All right, nice work. We are going to come into a downward facing dog. So a good way to get into this is to start on a plank, and then we're just gonna send our hips up and back. So take a couple pedals with your legs, bending one knee, bending the other knee. It's the first time we're here for the day, so wanna just get nice and comfortable here. Pedaling out those legs. And we're gonna take a body roll. So coming up onto our toes, rolling all the way forward into upward facing dog. And then coming all the way back up into down dog. One more of those. Rolling that spine forward. And then pressing back up into down dog. We're gonna lift our right leg up nice and high. We're gonna bring our right knee to our right wrist, right ankle to our left wrist, and move into a pigeon pose. So this might be enough for you, hanging out right here. if you've got the flexibility in your hips, we might start to crawl forward and rest our head down. This can be a really intense pose for people, so just go to where you feel comfortable and try to breathe. Breathe into your hips. One more deep breath in. And let it out. If you were down, coming up onto your palms, curling that left toe under. We're gonna lift our leg up to the sky, open that hip up, and then come back down into down dog. We're gonna repeat that on the other side. So left leg comes up, left knee to our left wrist, left ankle to our right wrist. This side is a lot tighter for me. You'll probably notice that one hip is a lot tighter than the other one. That's totally normal, totally okay. And if you feel comfortable crawling forward, resting that head down. And coming up onto those palms, pressing back up into down dog, opening that hip up. Nice work, guys. And we are gonna come all the way down onto our backs for one last stretch. We're gonna do a twist. So come all the way down onto your backs. We're gonna bring both of our knees into our chest. You can roll out that lower back for a second. Keeping that right knee up, you're gonna extend your left leg long, and then we're just gonna cross our knee over our body and move into a little twist. So we wanna look out over towards our right side. Just a nice gentle twist. Giving our spine some love. One more deep breath in. And let it out. Once again, bringing both of your knees into your chest this time. Holding on to your left knee. Squeeze that up. And then twisting. One more deep breath in. And let it out. Bringing both your knees into your chest. That's it. You guys are done. Thank you so much for stretching with me today. I really hope you enjoyed today's recovery session, a little bit different than what I normally do on my channel. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.